Hi, I'm Ken Blanchard. What a joy it is for me to talk to you about Zig Ziglar and this wonderful book, Born to Win. You know, when I look at the people who have impacted my life and really made my life better, Zig's got to be one of those people. And I think of him almost daily now because when I was turning 65 a few years ago, I happened to talk to him on the phone, and he had invited Margie and I to the 59th anniversary of his 21st birthday. And I said, Zig, are you going to retire? And he said, there's no mention of it in the Bible except for Jesus, Mary, and David. Nobody under 80 made an impact. He said, I'm refiring, not retiring. And that has been my line ever since, and I've shared that Zig's advice. I mean, can you imagine the impact in the world if homes were called refirement homes rather than retirement homes? And so that's been a wonderful thing. Another way that he's impacted me is by his storytelling. And Born to Win is just full of stories, you know. And when I started to write the 1 Minute Manager with Spencer Johnson, we were thinking, how can we best do that? And we said storytellers. I mean, who are the best speakers? Who are the best people? Jesus taught by stories. And so the storytelling is just wonderful. We also share a similar spiritual journey in that Zig was 45 when he finally turned his life over to the Lord. I was 48. It's really interesting how these latecomers and all, but certainly when we finally got it, that both of us are just so much on the Lord's team, and the number of programs that I was on with him, it was just a joy because he and I shared the same attitude as rather than trying to, convert people, we were just trying to share what the Lord had done to us and the love that was in our hearts. And I think that really made a difference. And so in Born to Win, you're certainly going to get the feel of the whole spiritual thing, the whole importance of Jesus in Zig's life because of love and all the things that Jesus stands for. And so if I could do anything in my life, it's just try to be a little bit like Jesus, and I know that's what Zig often told me. And then he has a couple of quotes that just, when I heard it, when I hear things, they either go thud or ping. And one of them is, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. I mean, that's just unbelievable, I mean, and that's just so true. And that's the center of the work I'm doing now is servant leadership, because that's what servant leadership is all about, is helping other people. And my mother used to always say, Ken, if you're going to do something good for somebody, don't expect to get anything back. But watch out, you're going to be amazed what comes back. And that's what Zig always told me. He said, boy, the best way for you to get what you want is to help other people get what they want. And then the other thing that's so powerful is that you can't control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you respond to what happens in life. And I tell you what a powerful learning that is, and you'll see that throughout Born to Win, is having that unbelievable mental attitude that says, wow, this is really kind of interesting. I wonder what I'm going to learn from this. How can I do this? Because, I've had some challenges in the last few years. I've got 2 hips replaced. I have a stent in. I had all kinds of different things happen to me. And I go, whoa, I wonder what this is going to be, what lesson this is. And that's a wonderful, wonderful lesson that Zig always told. And then another thing that's so powerful in Zig's teaching, I love and this is a really important thing in the book, which is will, skill, and refill. Is a lot of people think that positive thinkers like Zig Ziglar are just saying, just have the right attitude and everything will work out in life. No, he said, right attitude is important, but you ought to learn some skills. If you want to really do something too, skills really help a good attitude. And then the other thing that's so powerful in my field is the concept of refill, which is continue to learn and all. That so often people, they learn something and then they get on with their life. No, you need to continue to refill and to relearn and reinforce that learning. I mean, what a incredible lesson that is. And then the last thing is that Zig has always looked at himself as a professional encourager. And one of the things that my wife and I have been saying to people is we'd like to change the title of manager to encourager. I mean, what a difference that would make in organizations, because the great managers, the great leaders I know are encouragers. And why don't we call managers encouragers? You know, I'm the encourager from the customer department. I'm an encourager from sales and all. And so being a professional encourager is just encouraging other people to say, boy, that's really what's important. And what I really feel about Born to Win is it's a legacy from Zig to all of us. And I don't want you to miss it, because it's the best of Zig Ziglar. And I want to tell you, I thought I knew all the best until I read it. And I keep on going, whoa, thanks for that. You know, that's really another interesting point. So it's just wonderful. And this is one great human being. And I know when the Lord takes him up, I just always loved, he says, I'm not going to ease up, let up, shut up, or give up until I'm taken up, you know. And, you know, and he says, I'm really getting just warmed up. And when he's taken up, you know, I think the stars are going to shine brighter and the moon's going to shine brighter, because what a wonderful, wonderful person he has been on earth as a representative of the Lord. When the Lord takes him up there, nothing but good things are going to happen. So I love Zig Ziglar. I'm glad he's in my life, and don't miss letting him into your life. God bless.